Okay. Alright, this is getting recording now. Good. Before I get started rapping, I'm D'Artagnan O'Brien. I'm 21 years old. And while I'm doing this, I will reference copyrighted works such as Marvel and DC superheroes, heroes, these are fictional characters, or maybe I won't. Who knows? We'll see when I start rapping. I just want to put it here just in case. Also, the rap is just about all the bad things that happen in my life. Basically, just a way for me to rant and feel better. Feel better. Also, I want to say all these things I'm going to be talking about, I have been able to move forward and move past on. I'm just ranting about them again just because it feels good to do so. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. Dark up in the house. What's up? Let's go. Let's get it on. On. Born in Michigan when I was two. Kitchen blew the Smurf. Murph. Due to a complication from my birth, I had nowhere to breathe air. Hold my heart, holding my heart. That's what God thought. When we born like that, that wasn't too smart. Then when I'm 2 days old, a tornado touches down. Try to kill me off already? Hmm. Yeah, next try. Get out of town. I survived. Once again, I survived. Sure, I go in the ICU, but I'm bouncing around in no time. Can't keep this guy down for down for too long. Brother, I'll be back buckets up and singing for you, for your up and singing. No, back up, bouncing and playing, playing, playing so much you'll think your test results were wrong. Speaking of wrong, my mom knew I had autism. My doctors tried to argue, wonder, huh, but but then she was proved right. Man, did they change their rhythm? Change their rhythm. Or diagnosed at 10 years old. Sadly, one before that, one before that, Ben me and Willie would let me go back. Back when I was about 2 years old, so my brother Ed, younger brother Eddie was one. We moved out to Wisconsin, to be closer to my mom's parents. First we lived in Rhinelander, then they needed help. We moved to Phillips onto the resort. After grandpa, my grandma noticed my grandpa's failing health. We all helped out around the resort. So where mom enrolled us kids in school. I was first, and my siblings followed suit. So, and let's just say Phillips elementary school was cruel. It was survival of the fittest, dog eat dog. It's either, and if you weren't big enough to protect yourself, well, see you, dog. Fortunately, I fell in that category. I was dead meat. I had autism. I wore glasses. Heck, I was tiny as could be. I was easy picking. Kids noticed it from the start. Alright, start. Alright, I'm getting bullied left and right. Right, 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 right. Hell, it broke my heart. I didn't understand what was so wrong about being different. But soon enough, their opinion became mine. I ended up hating myself. So for reasons that even mine, right, even mine, negative jokes about mental illness I had no control over, which I had no control. I hated my autism. So I'm gonna say it, say it. Sometimes I still do. So I just imagine what it'd be like to be normal. But then again, like my mom always says, "Huh, what's fun about normal? Nothing's fun. That's what. Huh, wish I could say that to my boy's face. But his face, he look at me like, what? What? Finally, my brother Eddie comes in behind a year later, bigger than me. Starts, he's bigger than me, becomes my protector. He guards me from class to class to keep kids from messing with me. He's the bullies off my back so they won't hurt me. Mac, he teaches me how to fight, fight along with what I learned from WWE's Undertaker, my favorite wrestler, still my favorite wrestler, even though he's retired. May the man, may the legend rest in please. Tombstone, I say, anyway, enough. Back to my own pain. Hey, my teachers wouldn't do nothing to stop the bullying. They were not. They, all of them were corrupt and wouldn't do the jobs except for one, my kindergarten teacher, Mr. Schultz. Schultz was the only kind the only one who actually had a principles in the place. He had no time for bullies. Put him in their place. Well, actually, there was two in there. I forgot about Mr. Edwards. He was actually square. Here, he's another one to put the bullies in the place. He sent me sit up by him. Here, so you can see me face to face. But by that time, my brain was already combined with my brothers, but school was poor, very poor, so they didn't have money to hire the teachers. They had a big school though, so I'm not sure what happened there. I'm grateful for it though. No, it made all the bullying I went through those years much easier. Having my brother in the same grade doesn't mean, but it didn't make the pain any easier. Never be the same. I got stabbed in the back. People claimed to be my friends. Finally, I got the worst one was Hardy, who claimed to be my best friend. We hung out together all the time, making jokes about the zoo. We always took shots at the hippos. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Come on. Go back to Horn. Here's who. But then one day when families moved out, we went to help him, and then he takes my brother around to out to the side of his house. He tells him only reason he was friends with me in the first place was to get girls to like him. My brother responds to his cruelty by punching him in the stomach. He came to me, then told me when he came to me and told me everything that happened. I broke down. I couldn't take it. I swore off any more friends. 2 years passed. Then suddenly I'm 12. And then at church I meet the boy who would end up being my best friend, being my BFF, my best friend, or my boy Josh. I didn't want to introduce myself. So my sister wouldn't stop by Josh. She's so stubborn. Carolyn's so stubborn. So she reminds me of my mom. No, but that stubbornness is a good thing. It's kept her alive and on her feet so many years. To many people trying to get her to admit defeat. Anyway, she dragged me over, literally by my ear. How much I refused because of my oath that I made to stay off friends. But it ended up working out so well in the end. And because of Josh, finally, parents knew about the pain I was feeling. Even though, even though, I was angry, they knew. He'd went against my orders going to his father, our scout master. After our little talk in the private quarters in our quarters, as we called our camp, little cabin we were camping in. He went to his father, and then next week, we got to the end of the activity. He takes me aside, says he wants to talk. We, goes to the main room of the building, and sitting there are my parents, Josh and his mother, and last but not least, of course, my little brother. I was angry. I really was. I didn't want to talk about my feelings, about my feelings, but I really owe Josh. If I hadn't talked about my feelings, I'd still be miserable to this day. Because when I finally got it out, this is what my parents had to say. Say my biggest pain was because I was being bullied for my size. They read me a story of David and Goliath and said, who the real, you tell me who had the real big size. Like, damn. So my brother Eddie my brother Eddie turned towards me and said, look, you listen to me. Listen, remember what I always told you. Real friends stand up for you and hold you. But some wishes a friend should not uphold, especially that involve so keeping pain untold. Told I owe my brother everything, and my best friend Josh, and my sister Carolyn. I owe almost everyone, my gosh. Then when we moved away, time for us to move away. We were moving to Carthage, Illinois, new place to stay. It hurt me so much having to leave my best friend. But hey, you know what? We got let's go hurrah in the end. Sleepover. Accidentally made his mom chocolate bars. She was very sweet though and understanding. Understanding. Thing. Look. Understanding. Danny. At least more than my stomach was. My stomach was. Well, man, that made me nauseous. 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 Made me nauseous. Now I actually listen to my conscience. Anyway. So about to move away. Carthage, new place to stay. I didn't know anyone around to Sean and Shane. Good friends Sean and Shane. Him, Eddie, and I, the two around. Yeah, Sean gave me a movie. This a couple Batman movies. One introduced. One had my favorite Joker. Who I wonder if I like life for one reason. Who I like. Who my favorite villain for one reason. Because I hate him. And I hate him so much. Very much. It stands to reason that he's doing his job as a villain. I mean, come on. Come on. Really. Who rates a villain? Who rates a villain how much they like them? Not how much they like them. You're supposed to hate bad guys. Bad guys make you hate them. That's their big job. If they're making you like them, then, well, oh my god. I don't even have the time to go into this crap. I'm supposed to be talking about my pain on this track. So, next fall in Carthage, I'm back in public school. Middle school ain't so bad. Hey, I even find a friend group. One of them's a Packers fan. We talk about frustrated with Aaron Rodgers. He's a good quarterback while it lasted, but after sharing that collarbone, he needed it to go. He was only getting more hurt. Just unfortunate. It took a few years, to finally hear those words. But anyway, middle school was grand. But then the big test. It was on to high school, my friend. Then things changed. My friends started being mean, turning against my mom. I ended up leaving them. I mean, come on. What on earth was wrong? I didn't know what on earth was wrong, but I couldn't have to disrespect my family like that. That's not okay. Yeah, no friend should be doing that. Yeah, And it's anyone out there, your friends doing the same. There is no shame in leaving a friend. Leaving a friend if they start belittling your family name. They start making fun of your family. Don't be afraid to stand up. Look them in the eye and say, listen, listen. You and I are friends, but you keep talking, we're not gonna stay that way. Wait. Sorry, let me calm down. Calm down. I get so angry when I talk about. So angry when people go after my fam. It makes you wanna just explode. God damn. Back to high school. Back to high school. Everything looked great from the start. Heck, I was even able. Heck, I had the guts to stand up in my sexual reproduction unit. Tell the boys to take their sexual jokes and stuff it. Stuff it. I didn't want to hear it. That wasn't what I was there for. I wanted to be educated in science. Science, not being a, being a boy, a big boy whore. I was too frustrated at my age. Think it's okay. Think leaving pregnant girls is all the rage. I mean, come on. You're gonna get a girl, a baby, man. Be the man. Be the man. Stay and take care of your child. There's some goddamn responsibility. And stop running wild. Wild. See, there's another. See, I'm getting triggered again. Again, I get so angry when I think of the teenage man. Always so stupid from the ones I've seen. Ones I've seen. Well, not all of them, but most of them I mean. Like my own friend was so stupid. Stupid, it's not funny. Stupid, it's not funny. He threw a, he threw a rock at the traffic cop for looking at him. Funny. He's lucky he was a kid, or I think he could have been shot. I told him that happened. I'd leave him around. Nah, you're gonna be stupid like that. Yeah, but I'm getting off track. So let's head back. Alright, so started great. Started gaining confidence. But then it came to gym class. Then there's someone else. And someone else just had to asserted dominance in a way that I won't want to explain. I'm not even going to speak his name. Called my PTSD to act up. God, that's going to cause my night to get rough. I actually want to sleep. Want to sleep tonight. I'm going to say his name. Also, so that's not my right. Also, it's not my right to spread bad things about his name. But back to that, this 18-year-old boy began to actually harass me. A 15-year-old boy, teen-year-old boy. I asked him to stop. To stop. But my opinion, basically, basically told my opinion. Said I could screw. Well, kept waiting me in the gym locker under the bench in Underoos. Kept on going to finally my mom stepped in, talked to the superintendent who took me into his office to talk. I admitted that's what was going on, but I was afraid. I was afraid to tell adults because in my life there's never a damn thing they'd ever done. I admit it, I know it's stupid, but you gotta understand, from my viewpoint, where I stand. Adults, the teachers in my old school did a whole lot of nothing. So why the hell would I come to them when I'm going through something? But anyway, for a time it all stopped. Then toward the end of the year, a huge bomb dropped. The harassment started again, even worse than before. Before he was he was what I was talking about when I said when I was talking about a guy whore. Guy whore. I don't think he was gay, to be quite frank. He had a girlfriend. Had a girlfriend. So I'm not even sure. So I'm not sure what he had in the tank. It's what interest he had in the tank. But finally things came to a head at about a week before the school year ends. School year ended. He came in and grabbed me in a place that needs no explanation. It shattered me. I went to punch him. Then but then my senses kicked in. What's this gonna do? Well, this helped us achieve another thing. I noticed just how much bigger he was than me. So instead, I stopped and walked out. Down. Don't, don't get me wrong. I was fully dressed in my gym attire. Doesn't mean, but doesn't mean make what he did wrong any less. Make what he did wrong any less. Talk to. I was angry that none of the 30 to 40 boys in the locker room had interfered. I confronted my friends only for the teachers to overhear. One, he came to me, asked me what happened. I told him. Then he goes to Bryce asking. He called me over. Bryce says he's sorry, but I can tell he doesn't mean it. So I say I forgive him. But honestly, I couldn't. Throughout the day, the pain started to grow more and more. Honestly, I couldn't. Started to feel dirtier and dirtier, just like the chapter in those books. God, God, the pain I was feeling was even worse than it made it look. Look, finally on my walk home, I pick up my little brother, Bug. He's elementary school is just right next to the high school, so all I gotta do is walk over. Finally, we're walking home, and I think to myself what I do to whether or not I should tell my mom, what things I've this day gone through. At first, I'm afraid she won't believe me. But then, but then I hear a voice remind me of who I'm talking to, of a mother, reminding me of who was, who came through when I was down in confusion, trying to figure out what was wrong. What was wrong? Well, when even my doctors couldn't even get along. So it inspired me. I knew I knew needed to tell mom. So I told her the truth about what was going on. She told my father. Who then told my grandma. Ma, she wasn't happy, and she was not happy. Let me tell you. Her cane hit the window. It's a good thing it didn't break. She was my mom's mother, but she just fixed that thing for God's sake. For God's sake. The worst of all, that night we were go to the movies, spend time with my sister and her and my new niece Hansley, but born niece Hansley. But through even even the jokes of Detective Pikachu, aka Ryan Reynolds, I couldn't have fun. No, what I did, even playing Pac-Man in the arcade, my favorite video game, I couldn't play it the same. The tears just kept welling up in my eyes. Yeah, it's what the pain I was going through. All I felt like I could do was cry. I'm diagnosed with PTSD. Oh, hey, that's surprising. That's surprising. Surprising. All I've gone through. What's next? What's next? Next, next, I even want to start. I even want to start trying. Wait, never mind. No, don't tell me. I, I guess they shattered me so much, and then but the psych ward they shattered me so much. I get in a fight that ended with just one punch, ended with just one punch. Another psych ward, getting sent to another psych ward since the other one didn't do anything to help me. This one, this again another fight, though this time it's because of me. But understand, the fool was running his mouth about about the females in my family, even though he didn't know none. But you open your mouth about anyone, you're gonna get punched. But I'm gonna punch you. You open your mouth about any woman saying the words he said, calling them sluts and whores and all that. That I punch you again. If the staff hadn't come in and separated the both of us, thankfully I wasn't punished. Punished. I wasn't punished. Unfortunately, the other guys didn't listen to my advice and let it go. They beat him up and ended up getting in trouble. Trouble. Trouble got sent to their rooms. The rest of the day was just me and him. It was actually pretty cool. We ended up getting to know each other. The stories were pretty similar. Although he had not been through the assault like me, he had been bullied. So in a way, we felt we were the same. And ended up, and the fight we ended up nulling. Amazing what you can do when you use your words to talk things down and say your fists. Put your hands down and then start writing. Maybe write a rap like this. Pain. I feel so much release from pain. Keep me trapped. Kept me trapped in my own body, feeling like a picture frame. I was also diagnosed with bipolar, anxiety disorder, depression. That should have been obvious even before, even before the sexual harassment. That one was in order. I also got ADHD, means I don't like sit still for long, which is why I'm so amazed I was even able, able to write and sing the song. Write and sing the song. But of course, now of course as I say that, I'm starting my whims want to bend. So unfortunately for y'all, this is the